Hello everyone, welcome to PassionWater Tarot. My name is Mama Dew, and we're here to dance into the passion waters of your life together. Okay, so I have muted my phone already because it's the daylight. And for those of you that don't know, I live in the country on the lake, and I have cameras outside that alert from motion detection. And I live on a street that people literally park on my street, my dirt road, to take the 2-minute walk to the beach. Okay? So I know my phone is muted. So let's get started. This is going to be a generalized reading for the sign of Gemini. As with all generalized readings, it will not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a weekly reading. It's intended initially for July the 12th through the 18th. But regarding time, there is no calendar or clock in the 5D. So when Spirit brings you here to the message, that is when our Spirit wants you to hear what's intended for you. Okay? So let's go ahead and ask Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels, and ancestors to come into this reading with love and light to provide the highest level of clarity to those receiving messages, and ask that chakras be cleared to allow those messages to be received with ease. Now the fun begins. So Spirit God, angels, and ancestors, what information would you like to reveal to Gemini for this reading? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? So it's coming up with where you're at right now. Your energy's got the Two of Swords going. So you are in protection mode. You are not happy with the situation. You feel like something has invaded your turf, so to speak. It's upset your peace of mind. And the challenge, the potential for it, is the Ten of Wands. I like that for you. You're at completion. And your challenge is to let it go. Drop it and walk away from it. Leave it in the past. Can you do that, Gemini? Well, let's get to seeing what else is going on. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels, and ancestors, what else would you like to reveal to Gemini for this reading? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. I'll put those down because Spirit gave us a stack of cards, and we'll see if it's all the cards for the reading, okay? So, what should you focus on? We have the Three of Pentacles, a commitment, a bond, and a relationship. Now, this could be your commitment to yourself, but most of you, it's going to be a commitment with another energy or a group of people. And it's somebody that you spend time indoors with, someone you feel spiritually close to. You know there is this bond between the two of you. They're very near and dear. They could be a friend, a relative, co-worker, or a lover. At this point, we're not sure, but there's just a little turbulence going on. Now, what happened in the past? The Star, the card of Aquarius. A lot of hope, a lot of faith, seeing the potential for a new beginning in a situation. For many, many of you, it was the potential of growth, of seeing an expansion of ideals. It's Air is all about ideals, and the star, the Aquarius card, is all about ideals and what you think. So there's somebody that in your recent past you notice that you and them think a lot alike. You share feelings of togetherness on in thought process. Okay, so your streak, we have death in reverse. I like that. I'm liking that right there, Gemini. With death in reverse, it's the card of Scorpio, but it's also knowing where you stand. You're not changing your mind. That's your strength. You're not going to change how you feel about this person or even how you see them. Once you've settled on this ideal and you have a clear vision of what's in your highest good, you move towards it. That's a very good thing for you, Gemini. That takes a lot of growth for a Gemini to be able to do that. And so I congratulate you on that growth. That was hard earned. I'm certain that was just before the star came in. So, what is in the near future for you? The Ace of Wands, discovering a new passion, revitalizing ideals. Somebody's going to start a new crafting business, a new artistry business, possibly become a creator on social media. You're getting things lined up now as to how you want to do them and how you want to take that spark and turn it into a flame. Okay. For some of you, it's regarding this new venture, this new business, this new opportunity. You and this person have different ideals how to make this grow and be successful. And that's why you have a little turbulence. But you're going to get a clear understanding and be able to drop the burdensome part of it, not the person, not the energy. It's not time to lose them, it's time to grow with them. Okay? We only lack one card. So, what's the suggested approach, Gemini, for you in this situation? The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that's not losing somebody. That's holding on to your stability. The Ten of Pentacles is also, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is also not counting all your chickens before they hatch and not telling everybody your plans. Not everybody deserves to know what you're about to do. Some things are best kept under wraps so that nobody intentionally or inadvertently sabotages, including self-sabotage. But this is the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Here, you got a stable home and money's doing well. And here, don't invest all your money in one area. Don't invest all your time into one area. And don't release your trade secrets. I mean, that's just a general way of putting it. But such as that fried chicken company that won't give out the recipe for all those herbs and spices. People are always guessing what it is because that's their trademark. They're not going to give out that recipe. If somebody leaks it, then that person's probably going to have to pay the piper. But it's, you don't need to let out all your trade secrets either. Now, what do you need to know at this point? The Nine of Wands in reverse. With the Nine of Wands in reverse. When it's in the upright, that's a wounded warrior that has survived. You're still going through the battle. You got a long ways to go to get to the completion of your journey with this new opportunity, this new adventure. But you've got passionate days ahead of you regarding it. And some of them are hard. Some of them are harder if we're negative. So try to kick the negativity out the door, all right? And what is your hope? What is your fear? We have the Three of Wands, and it's in reverse. So you're really fearing, Gemini, that you're not going down the right path, that you're not doing it right. Are you following your intuition? Are you following spirit? Have you hired a consultant? Have you reached out to a consultant or asked for somebody to mentor you? That's experience. Even when you hire somebody or you request mentorship, that does not necessarily mean you release all your trade secrets, okay? Because people sometimes, due to underlying greed issues, will take advantage of that. Do not. I can't stress that enough. Do not release those trade secrets. And don't try to count all your chickens before they hatch. But that is your fear that you are going down the wrong path. And we're going to ask for clarification. But right now, we're going to ask for one more card, which is your potential future. So Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels and ancestors, what is the potential future for Gemini regarding this reading? And also, let me add in right now that if you'd like a private reading, my website is listed down below, or not website, excuse me, email address is listed down below in the About section. So please send me an email. Alright, Gemini, your potential future for this reading is the world. Yeah, things coming together exactly as they're supposed to. In Spirit's timing, when it's supposed to happen, how it's supposed to happen, and being rewarded for following your intuition, for following Spirit, being rewarded with the breeze of the ocean, with being rewarded with being content. You know, I've often heard it said that when you're doing work that you love, you never work a day in your life. And that's my readings. I never feel like it's work. All right, here we go. Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels and ancestors, can you please provide any clarification regarding this reading for Gemini for July the 12th through the 18th? Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? And by the way, my nose just started itching. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's bad when you want to reach up there with two hands. So let's see what we get here. Let me see these over a hair. And then I'm going to pull a Romance Angel Oracle card, an Archangel Oracle card, and last but not least, a card of advice from Spirit for you. Let's see, we get the Page of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Tower, the Five of Swords, the Six of Cups in reverse, the Star is here again, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Wands in reverse. Alright, I'll tell you what's going on here. The passionate message, the Page 1, is about somebody you reached out to or reached out to you wanting to be a part of this endeavor, of this opportunity. And you accepted them with loving arms and said, yes, please come. We'll do this together. Then the turmoil hit, the differences in opinion, and it really rocked the tower and started bringing it down. As there was too many energies going in too many different directions and not actually seeing each other's side of it, but feeling defensive. So, with the Five of Swords, you're ready to stand your ground. You're like, no, I'm not going to get pushed out of this. This opportunity is meant for me, and I'm going to make it a success. And of course, success is different for different people. And I certainly hope the first item on your list with success is your happiness. Because those who do not have under the title of success happiness, they're missing the mark while we're here. So there is a breakdown in a relationship that has been around for a while. This is not somebody you just met on the street. This could be a friend, a lover, a coworker, or a relative. But there is an absolute breakdown. And once you push the negative energy away from you, there'll be hope. The opportunity will start to soar again. And there'll be somebody else come in. But they're an in and out energy. They're here to spark a flame. And they're not going to be in and out as a bad thing. More, I feel the word consultant. Somebody who is going to pop into your life and rejuvenate your passion. But then they're gone just as fast. But after they rejuvenate your passion, you're no longer feeling like you're fighting the naysayers. You start having that awakening that things are starting to go your way. That they're happening just the way Spirit intended them to. Now, before we continue on, hit the thumbs up, share, leave a comment, let me know if it resonates. Hey, if it don't, that's cool. Just wasn't your reading today. But stop in, say hi, and let me know how you're doing. Remember, I love to communicate with you all. I love you all. I really do. And I'm grateful and thankful that you're all so hella beautiful and hella amazing. All your support is just awesome. Thank you. I already asked you to subscribe. I already told you if you want a private reading, my email is listed below. And let's ask Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, Angels, and Ancestors for any romance, angel, oracle cards. Romance, oracle cards to focus on for this reading. Thank you for any messages forthcoming. No, Spirit, we're not doing that. We're not. Mm-mm. Yeah, really, this is all about the opportunity. This is really, and I'm going to tell you, Spirit, for many of you, Spirit wants you to look at why this person was almost discouraging you because of their fear that they would lose their bond with you if you became, if you were very successful in this endeavor. They were afraid that it was going to put a wedge between the two of you. So they self-sabotaged and did it themselves. Calling in your soulmate, but it came out in reverse. Like I was just saying about this person. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And they do. But whenever somebody is self-sabotaging themselves, it does affect others around them. And this person, this one right here, that caused the tower, or was a part of the tower, self-sabotage y'all's relationship and your connection, your bond. And you're not going to look at them differently. You're not going to be a different person after you're able to complete your mission, your opportunity. But they were very concerned that you would basically outgrow them and leave them by the wayside. So basically, they turned themselves around and walked away out of pure fear. Holy Spirit, Spirit God, angels and ancestors, is there an archangel? Spirit, can we have one or two, please? Thank you, Spirit. Archangel Oracle card for Gemini to focus on for this reading. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? I have more questions for Spirit, and I'm going to ask them. So this is going to be a little longer than normal. Moon cycles. Please watch the moon cycles and stay hydrated. Archangel Haniel, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize on those cycles. Clairsentience, Archangel Markiel, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they do signify divine guidance. That is Spirit speaking to you through your intuition, through repetitive songs, commercials, TV shows, even people who are saying the same thing or having the same sentiment. Focus on that. Spirit is having that happen for a reason. Now I have a question because I want to know about this person. Because you are not going to change how you see them. You're not going to change how you feel about them. They're the ones that walked away. They're the ones who are sabotaging. So I want to know, will there be a reuniting of you and this person? We get the Page of Wands. So there is going to be some messages between you. Could be emails, text message, social media. There's going to be some messaging going back and forth. It's going to be a little fiery because your person is going to be on the defense, just so you know. They don't want you to know the truth that they walked away, they're hurting so bad because they had that great fear that they were going to lose you and that did the self-sabotaging, basically saying they'll hurt themselves before they allow you to hurt them, even though you had no intention of harming them in any shape, form, or fashion. I mean, this is a beautiful reading as far as where you're headed. This was just a really unexpected bump in the road. You definitely did not see this coming. So, the last card. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels and Ancestors, please provide Gemini with an Alice in Wonderland Oracle card to focus on for advice for this reading. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? I know, Gemini, you're sitting there going, yeah, I really didn't see that coming. I didn't expect them to do that, pull that stunt, and I don't understand how it escalated to that level. But the escalation was in their negativity that was speaking through their head to them, not from what you did. They were responding to the events around them by their own experience, not by what was. They were not living fully in the moment now. They were living in the past and responding to that. So, Gemini, nonsense. It's time to talk sense. That's what you want to do, isn't it? Ooh, wait. Yeah. Uh-uh. No, I don't like self-sabotaging. I've done that enough in my life, and I really work hard not to do it anymore. It's never managed to get me anywhere positive. So, uh, courageously standing up for yourself when someone is behaving in a way that is silly and unfair. Now, does that not go completely with your reading? Refusing to be cowed. Pointing out a person's bad behavior. Not backing down on the truth. Looking someone in the eye and being very brave, strong, and no longer intimidated. Surprising yourself with your power. What's the worst thing that can happen, Gemini? If you hold them to the facts instead of the negativity that they have going in and out of their mind. What's the worst thing that can happen? They've already called it off. They've already hurt you. They've already been a part of a tower moment that affected you. So if you hold them to the truth, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? Nothing changes. But you used your voice. The best thing is that they start seeing that it is silly and it is unfair. And they start healing that part of them that self-sabotage. Could have an amazing outcome. And according to spirit, with outcome, yeah, that's things going your way. That's things working out the way it should. That spirit saying, yeah, this is what I planned. This is what was going to happen all along.